people more about the advantages of our products.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
What up? What up?
Yes, sir.
Dirty 30. Ed B. Shore in the house. Got to go off on his own, girl. I'm your boy Beat Down Brown with him up in this piece. What's going on, brother?
I don't know, man. What you think, you dope on a rope? Nope. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Jump into the subject matter, which is
Birdman hands. Birdman hands.
Yeah,
I was gonna let her breathe. I was gonna let her breathe, and you did this to her.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's one of those, everybody heard about the rumors, but I don't know, man. Like my man from Half Baked said, you know, for some reason, man, I believe him. You know what I mean? As far as Robert Glasper, you know, his comments on his interactions with the great one. So
Here, we're gonna start it from the beginning. I'm gonna bring it up from the beginning. We're gonna get to why we're here.
Yeah.
She's late. She's late a lot. Yo, y'all lucky I make it on this blood rise stage every night. I don't do it because they let me do it. I do it because I stand here in the name of God, and I do it.
He's standing, huh?
Who allows me to do it? Who surrounded me with family and community when there was no support? When the album sold so many records and no one showed up and said, hey, would you like to make another one? So I went around the world and I played the same album over and over and over.
All right, man. I really didn't want to hear too much from her, because that's just, to me, that's irrelevant.
It's going to apply in the end.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed.
A famous Ed, the other famous Ed.
You know, some people might have heard of him.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
Yeah.
All right. But I let it run a little long because it's going to pertain to what we're talking about later on.
All right.
But the whole thing about it is, what's crazy to me is that's not the first time I seen Lauryn, you know, get ready for a show. Actually, I have another clip of what Lauryn looked like, you know, her behavior for a show. Here it go right here. I'm going to go ahead and share this real quick. You see, he's getting ready. He's like, I ain't going on this stage. She ain't feeling it. She ain't feeling it. He's 45 minutes late. Yeah, right about here. Here go the speech. He's about to go make a speech. You lucky she made it to the stage.
Antonio Brown. That's Antonio Brown without his uniform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same behavior, man. And my problem with the whole situation is, obviously, let's go there. We're going to go to another TikToker responding to the whole thing again. We understand when it's a case of health. We understand when it's a case of family and personal tragedy, you know, whatever. This is habitual. This is a mental health issue. What I just showed you is a mental health issue. You literally not just quit the team during the game. You literally not show up on your shows on time every time, but you literally make a grandstand of it. She made a grandstand of it. You know there's an issue.
Yeah,
you knew there was an issue. You make a grandstand of it.
Yeah, that's the rumor. And you know, her coming in and telling people she gotta want everybody to face the wall when she's coming down the hallway. I mean, you hear it one time, do you keep hearing the same damn story over and over again about this diva mentality? And it's like, man, enough already.
The face the wall is R. Kelly.
But that was her. That was allegedly her as well. But that whole thing, man, is like I wanted to hear from somebody who's actually in the room, which was Robert.
And I got that.
That's that's what I wanted to rip on, because the way he was breaking it down was like, dude, I got people I was there. I got people who worked on, this so-called album, that.
All right, let's jump into all the material, and then we'll riff on it after that. So we're gonna go to Brother Glasper, and then we're gonna go to a clear up that ain't quite a clear up.
All right.
We're gonna hit both real quick.
All right.
So Brother Glasper.
The MD, my friend, was like, just so you know, don't look her in the eye. Call her Miss Hill.
So these rumors be true?
That's 100% true.
Don't look her in the eye?
Don't look her in the eye. Don't, and you have to call her Miss Hill. Don't look her in the eye. So in one of the days in rehearsal, she was like, Robert, I need you to blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, Lauryn. Respect, I respect. Respect, respect. You know what I mean? You can't come into a situation, especially when you've already stolen all of my friends' music. Miseducation was made by great musicians and producers that I know.
Now going from there, then we do have a clear up. We're gonna go to Young Guru real quick. Because there is the problem with the whole situation, as far as how Robert put in how people take it, was not the fact of nobody's hating and saying Lauryn isn't writing lyrics.
Yeah,
But
people were saying
she writes.
There was a lot of people that was writing.
No. Not her lyrics.
No, not writing. The music.
I know. No. What you talking about? What you talking about?
She claimed to write and produce everything.
Okay. What that should have been is
exactly
when Vader Nobles.
There you go.
Brings you Lost Ones.
Mm-hmm.
Should have just said Vader Nobles. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a break from, oh, y'all think Clef and is the only one. No, I can do what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's simple. And you can see how Sony could come in and do that. But you can't take away from, no one ever penned nothing for her.
Right.
What he's talking about is the different producers and that sort of
thing.
Because credit. When you got the album, it said written, produced,
and arranged by Lauryn Hill.
But please don't take away from her pen.
All right.
Please do not.
I just need you to get that clip.
Yeah. Like I said, I wanted to hear from a producer, Robert. He said that, he was saying like, look,
Robert,
shit.
Robert,
people didn't get the credit they were supposed to get, behind all that or whatever. And for you to have this kind of mentality, come on now, stop with the bullshit. That's all. Like I said, I get it because he's a producer, Go ahead.
And here goes where the bull kicks in with everything. Famous line, and it reigns true. Motherfuckers talk about they made Hove. Okay, though. So make another
one. Right. Make another one.
Lauryn was upset about the miseducation, saying, oh, all these people said they penned and they wrote this or whatever. You heard Guru, man in the room. That's her dog, saying, yo, this production team brought you Lost Ones. Yes. Nobody's ever we've heard Lauryn freestyle.
Right.
We know Lauryn got rhymes. We heard her sing. We've seen Sister Act. We've heard everything else. We know she can sing. But the fact of the matter is, we know if you can write rhymes, you can write a song. We know who Missy is. Lauryn was supposed to be in there before Missy was supposed to be in there, but Lauryn did not have Missy's work ethic. And that's what all this works down to. And Missy has serious health issues, God bless her, and God bless her tenacity to keep stuff going. She had health issues, life issues, and everything else. And you have never, ever in your life heard about the fact that Missy wasn't on point at all times, whether it's performance, whether it's in the studio, no matter what it was. She was on point. When you thought, that's one record, however many records later and going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, she was doing it, pinning everybody else's stuff. And this is where it gets down to. And that's why I ran that clip longer. You talked about, nobody offered me to make another album. I do remember an MTV Unplugged special with all new material.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, but my thing is, back to your statement, to the great Hove, if y'all said y'all made me, okay, then make another one. What happened? There was a swing and a miss after the miseducation. It's
But
like if you supposed to be this ill ass producer slash, rapper slash whatever, you should have something, another clip loaded,
you
ready
should have
to,
something to
ready to follow up. And that wasn't the case. And like you said,
and
Missy, it has stood the test of time. Lauren, she went on her hiatus, and now she's coming back doing, making the rounds for the 25-year anniversary of the miseducation. So yeah, that was my whole point about this, or whatever. Like you said, it was coming from a producer's perspective and her mentality. It was like, look, man, respect goes both ways. And she trying to stun him by saying, hey, I need you to audition. He was like, I bet check my resume. I've been on the charts, just as long as you, and you want me to audition.
yeah.
Okay, got it. He was like, oh yeah. He was like, you can listen to my, go check my music. That'll be my audition for you. And if you want to rock with me, rock with me. If not, find another, you know.
The
That's all.
whole
That's what stood out to me, man. And like I said, and everybody's talking about her performances and her being late and also the performance as well.
there was a case where I sampled part of these clips from TYT Sports. The host on that talks about going to Camp Flogna, Tyler's festival.
Mhm.
And he could have gone on one day because he wanted to see Pusha T and all like that, which was the closing day. But then he heard Lauren was going to be there. He's like, well, hey, you know what? I can go see this. It's like she got an hour and a half set, an hour and a half for Lauren. Heck yeah, I'm with this. He's like, her DJ played for an hour. She
See?
was nowhere to be seen. She got up on the stage, still late from that, played for about 20 minutes,
Mhm.
ran through stuff, and was out. People lost interest, everything. Was going to other stages to go see other people. This is a constant problem. When
Yeah.
she was in the Berg a couple years back, like about 5 years back or whatever, same issue. When she came to was supposed to come to Cleveland and then out and out canceled. And then she went and did a Philly show like the next day or whatever. It's like, this
Yeah,
is a
you just stated it's a pattern. That's her stage presence. That's what she's known for now. It's not like you said, that was back when she was making the rounds. Now she's back, doing, cleanup for the 25-year anniversary. And it's the same damn issue. When
you
you
ain't
think of
cleaning
Lauren,
up.
yeah, you ain't cleaning up none of your past issues. If anything, is you got worse.
Yeah.
But as far as your performance and your professional, you're being a professional in this business, people pay their hard-earned money to come check you out. And considering you've been gone for so long, and you still have a fan base, but you're killing them. They trying to rock with you,
Yeah.
they trying to give you grace, but enough's enough. Story
And
after story after story. None of it's been good. You popular for all the wrong reasons right now.
and here goes the thing. You have options. I brought up Missy for a reason because when Missy wasn't able to do it for herself or even just to pad her resume, she was doing it for other people. She was
Mhm.
pinning behind other people. She was producing and vocal coaching other people and building them up. So if you didn't have it for your next record, go get your cake up by going and doing it somewhere else.
My thing is
Okay,
with
you
not to cut you off, fam, but my
yeah,
thing with them, I don't even like speaking those 2 in the same breath. They just female. That's the only thing to me they have in common. I cannot put them on the same level. I put Missy way up there, above
oh,
Lauren. You know what I mean? So I can't, as far as professionalism, it's not even close. It's not even it's
which
not even comparable, man, as far as,
which now being on
so
the back end, which being now on the back end of it is normal, but
mm.
back initially, that was almost crazy to say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It
And
was
in
like
the beginning, yes. In the
in the
beginning, it
beginning,
was
it's
like, oh,
like,
we got some real ones in the game. And then one went hard left and one went right.
yeah,
That's
and
that's what happens. It's kind of like comparing like Queen Latifah to Little Kim. I don't yeah, I like them different and for different reasons.
mhm.
And Kim, she had her lane. Missy, she has her lane. Lauren has her lane, but I can never put them two. But like you said in the beginning, with the lyrics and the production, they were right there because it was kind of like how Missy had tempo, Lauren had Clef, so they were right there in house. That was their camp, and then all of a sudden, shit just went. That
I
one
got
hit. That was it. That one hit.
I
But
got
Missy and
another
them had a run. That whole Timberland sound, that whole Missy Timberland Magoo, rest in peace, sound. They had a run.
But even
The
but
Fugees,
even when she but even when she did the cookbook and all that stuff that wasn't heavily Timbo influenced or like that, she
still,
she was still nasty, dog. She
she's a
was
Swiss Army
nasty.
knife. She do those ad libs, the features. Her features alone will body just about anybody's catalog, male or female. How
Dog,
about that?
she sat up with Tweet and brought Kwame back. Who knew Kwame was that nice
Come
on the
on.
production?
Come on, man. I did because he fucked with old boy that did the end of the year shit. What's his name?
Mad skills.
Mad Skills, man. He
Excuse me,
produced his shit. So
skills. I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry, we old. So yeah, we old. VA stand up. But yeah,
Mhm.
he what you call it, man? She come on, man. That's why I say, man, I
Yeah,
don't even like people talking about them in the same
because
conversation, man. It's not
because
even
it was
close.
once again going back into that sports analogy when people this is honestly it became a Jordan and Sam Bowie's conversation, man.
Mm, mm,
It was like,
yeah.
oh, Sam Bowie's gonna be the man, and this other kid from North Carolina,
Right.
and next you know it's like,
Because at the time, we didn't have any chicks that was, of that caliber doing it on that level. Then all of a sudden we had one who just went, she disappeared, and then Missy just, she took it. She already had it. She just took it and just kept flipping it, and she hasn't stopped. Like you said, even when she was sick, like sick,
mm-hmm.
yeah, she was still doing her thing, man. And hats off to her for still being relevant and getting her flowers. But
My
Miss Hill, I don't understand, man. I still don't understand. We talking about the same. Like you was talking about one issue, and it was like, dude, it's present day. That shit just happened last month. They're talking. I'm sorry, we just got this clip. That this shit is recent.
yeah.
All this stuff that's coming out about her and her antics. As far as her stage presence or lack
Here
thereof.
here goes the issue with oh, I couldn't make another album and I couldn't do this again. And I understand writer's block is real. I
Hmm.
understand
Hmm.
life trauma affects everything else
Hmm.
because we can even go into somebody who was affected by their demons or whatever, like Marvin Gaye,
Hmm.
who drug use, insecurities, and everything else kept him from doing things the right way sometimes and even affected the ending of his life and how he carried on his life with his facing his demons, his insecurities, and everything else. So I get that. It's real. It's not just, I'm not just, when I brought up Missy, I'm not just trying to make it a woman thing. It affects everybody. We don't have an Andre 3000 solo record because of, like he said, mental health issues,
Hmm.
insecurities, how stuff is presented to him. And we know he's fire.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
know.
we still hear him, on that Killer Mike joint, and
Yeah.
certain folks he feel like fucking with, and I love that he's in a position to be able to do that.
And
When
that's
he
the
wanna drop some shit, he can. If he don't, go eat a dick. Fuck y'all.
But but here's how it goes. He handled it that way. He
Mhm.
ain't blaming nobody. He
That
ain't
part.
show
Yeah.
when Outkast went to Governor's Ball, he was 110% business.
Mhm.
When they did that little micro tour, he was 110% business. Then went right back to playing the flute in airports.
That's it.
He's like, whatever you want to do.
I'm cool. Y'all do what y'all need to do. Y'all can send me all the shit y'all want. I'll pick and choose what I feel like hopping on and or not hopping on. And I'll listen to some shit because a lot of cats just want him in the room. Like J. Cole and them cats and Kendrick, they always invite him over to be like, hey man, what is your opinion on this? How do you feel about this? You know what I mean? And that's pretty much what he's been doing for the past, years, besides, like you said,
When
playing
Kanye
the flute.
pulled him in for the Donda 2 record. Was that Donda 2 or
Yeah.
Donda Run?
I think it was Donda.
But when he pulled him in, 100% business, went and did his thing, laid it
Yep.
out.
Yep.
And the funny thing about it was Kanye wasn't gonna put it out first, like, oh, that wasn't what it's supposed to be about, and this and that. But then Kanye went and flipped and followed right along with him, like, yeah, you know what? You was kind of right in this on
Yep.
point.
Yep.
He's has the same from what he states it and how her behavior dictates, they have the same issues, but how they handle those issues are two different animals. Going back to redoing doing a second album, not that unplugged stuff, but an actual album. You screwed over the producers and musicians who gave up their life for that better portion of a year and a half. They were traveling to Jamaica with you. They was locked up in the studio. One dude said it was so much to like, I couldn't date. I wound up dating the chick at the desk because at least I was going to see her.
Right.
It's crazy to say, but it's like,
yeah, you get these artists. Yeah, you get these artists and they get into their moods and, you know, in their ways, and you have to cut off everything. They want you on standby 24/7. And yeah, no, you know, no.
And as far as we've seen this behavior between the snatching credit and with the abuse of the people working for him, we've seen it. It's James Brown, dog.
Right.
And that's
And
played.
George
Like I
Clinton.
said,
Yeah, go ahead.
and
Yeah.
George Clinton. Yeah. At least Lauren wasn't paying these cats in dope. But
hey, smell my finger. Go ahead.
That's your paycheck.
Yeah, that's it right there. For real, for real. But go ahead, man.
But with all that said, you can't tell me with who she was and the power she held that you couldn't basically have called whoever you wanted to work with you. No, you don't want to work with Clef anymore. I understand the toxic nature of that relationship. Praz was supposed to protect you in the industry. I understand you don't trust him to be around to advise you on stuff. So the fact of the matter, just going on at that time, the same vein, you telling me that Will.i.am couldn't have made another Lauryn Hill record? And we talking about first two Black Eyed Peas album, Will.i.am.
Dude,
that was the
that's
same
out.
thing.
That's out. Yeah, that's on another level. That's another stratosphere of those albums. Will is another super duper producer who doesn't get the credit that he deserves as well.
But you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. Like you said, she was the it chick. She had access to anybody she wanted. Swizzy, Missy. Wouldn't that have been dope? A collab with them? And Missy would have probably sat in the back. I'm like, yeah, I got some heat for your ass. Trust me. Believe me. And you know, both not just production, but also vocals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Whatever
saying?
you need to do. And
yes.
the fact of the matter is, as much as she's out front, Missy is hella humble to the fact that she'll sit back and like, I'll just do your ad libs.
That part, that's where I was going with it, man.
I'll sit in the pocket with it.
That's it.
And look, if you I'll tone it down a little bit for you. We just got to get this working.
Yep.
And now in this era where right now I got an audio and I got a studio quality audio interface next to me, a studio grade mic with another condenser sitting down here. I got how many programs sitting on my joint to compose stuff. If I really want to make stuff, I can make it.
You could get it done. You could get it done.
Sitting here in my house.
Yeah,
you don't need this big, grand, elaborate thing. It's coming up with the fact of you aren't the magic by yourself. You are the lyrics. You are that person. We know whether it's life experience, but also coming from the fact of working with a rhyme crew. And I worked with one of the rightfully so cockiest rhyme crews. Them cats all had a freaking dangerous pen. And no, you are not going to tell me to rearrange my pen, but cats would work on hooks together. Cats would work on bridges. Cats would go and retool beats together. Producers would discuss stuff amongst each other and be like, hey, yo, man, why don't you sample this? Why don't you play this? Hey, yo, man, we fixed this or we rearranged this or whatever. Hey, why don't you take my beat off and go get his beat? You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Like that classic story of Kanye when he went to the club and heard his drums on that one track, and he was like, man, that shit sound terrible. And he went to Pharrell. I was like, dude, can you please fix my drums? No, he went to Pharrell first, and he was like, it didn't sound right. Then he went to Timbo. Timbo did it in 10 fucking minutes. He fixed the issue. And he was like, I'm the only one that could fucking do it. But the fact that he humbled himself and went to these other super producers only just for the drum, not the whole track, just the drums. He got an ear. He was like, it's not hitting my ears sonically right.
Yeah.
I need somebody to, even if it is my competition at the time, because they all were on the charts at the time. And for him to make that call, I'm like, hey man, listen to this, fix it. And Tim was like, oh, give me a second. chopped up them drums. Boom. He was like, that's what I was looking for. That's it. That's how I want my shit to sound. And like you said, you humble yourself. You don't do it by yourself. You get
But
in there, your pen game is good, but if you ain't got the tracks or the people actually willing to, come together and put out this damn album, yeah, you're gonna be lost. Yeah, that's why
and
you're gonna be doing a 25-year,
and
tour.
credit has to go where credit's due.
Yeah,
The fact of the
definitely.
matter, going back to James Brown and the dirt that he did, James
Yeah,
Brown, you got Bootsy on the bass, you got
yeah,
J-Bo on the drums, then you had
yeah.
Clyde Stubblefield on the drums. The reason why Funky Drummer and I can't think of the other one, but that's Clyde and J-Bo, man.
Mhm,
That's what makes that nasty. That's why everybody and their grandmother got to jump on on that joint.
mhm, mhm.
New Ark went and made that album with her. The executive producer for New Ark is the one that brought You Lost once. He brought the idea. They go back further. John Forte was in an interview talking about how Clef would pick the covers that they were going to do. Like,
Mhm.
hey, go do a cover of Men at Work for this
Right.
single, for this white label. Go do a cover of Killing Me Softly because you got the vocal range and you're going to kill it. And I got this idea for this production on the track.
Mhm.
When he was mentioning doing these things and even going later and doing stuff with Santana and all that other stuff, when he's doing these covers, he's going and jumping in and out of these things. He comes from that dub plate culture and reggae where you go and mess around and basically sample but flip songs to different beats like that. He's got this in head, so that was a vision. So yeah, you had to credit him. It was undeniable. It was basically his group and you were a member.
Right.
But going with these other musicians, iron sharpening iron, you got the pen, you got the lyrics, because Clef wasn't writing your bars. You can
Right.
listen, put your bars next to Clef's bars, next to Praz's bars. Lauren had the strongest bars.
Always. Then that's
We
what they
know this.
said. He even said, he was like, shit, they even said the girl should lead a group.
Yeah.
And what was that? Their first album, The Score. Yeah,
Mhm.
shit. And he said that he knew everybody played their part, but it's just
Blended on Reality, they said she should lead. Then when
yeah,
the score came around, they was
I'm
trying to
sorry.
do advertisement without her. With
Yeah,
advertisement with her without them.
and like
Yeah.
you said, it was like the Fugees featuring Lauryn Hill. She was her own beast at the time. That's to me,
You
that's what it was.
you saying she was Teddy Riley a guy?
Pretty much. Pretty much. That's how it
But
was, man. And yeah, it's just disappointing, man, that she's still on that bullshit after all this time. And like you said, the game didn't change. Folks are
yeah,
tune in and tune out so fucking fast. How fast is social media shit work? Like, hey man, you see the clip? What clip? Hey man, Robert Glasper, front row seat, was telling you, like, his personal firsthand experience with this lady. It's the same old shit, and it's sad, especially in this day and age. Like, you coming around, you doing a victory lap now. And you
mhm.
still on that bullshit? Like, come on now, tone that shit down,
The crazy part
please.
about it is you can come back around later on after stuff is gone on. I sent y'all a clip um probably about a month ago now. Cam on there with Corrupting Them over a Battle Cat track.
Yeah,
Cam
yeah, yeah,
still
yeah.
Cam
He
still
still
got it.
got it.
He
He
still
still
got
got
it.
it. He got it. 8 still got it. All those cats still got it. Yeah.
So you could still have it, and everybody their grandmother. You can't tell me. This is my rule on dudes that's in the industry to pick whack beats. Let's go there for a second with the Nas conversation. Nas was kind of out of the game, and Hit Boy pulled him off the scrap heap. And I know some people is going to be mad about that. No, say he never fell off. From between Magic and King's Disease,
Right.
that was the resurgence of
Of
Nas,
Nas. Yeah, the rebirth or
and
whatever. He
the
tapped
rebirth.
in. He did it the
And
right way because he actually sat down and collabed with a dude that could be his fucking son, and was like, look, man, this is what the kids like, but yet he never had to, switch up his flow or anything like that. And he just gave him some fresh ass beats that people are rocking with. And it blends so perfectly, man. It was perfect.
yeah,
It was a perfect marriage, them doing that. And that's why he's getting the recognition that he's getting right now, but
you can do it again. So quit lying and saying you can't do it again. Quit lying and saying you can only do that one album. And the
right.
reason why you have to do them sped up, do them with different instrumentation like that, is because you lost the case. You lost the case because you didn't do it all, and that's fine. because the fact of the matter is the pen was you, the
That's it.
vocals was you, the
That's it.
presentation was you, the look was you. These cats was not up there looking like you. So what? You was your own stylist too? You
Right.
did your own makeup?
You was your own driver, your own PA. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. You can't be everything. And
Yeah.
this is where the problem comes in. Be honest enough to be like, I'm not everything, but the fact that I'm here is everything.
I'm done. Thank you, son.
Roll that
Thank
outro.
you. Yeah.
Thank you again. Thank you again.
fam.
Once again, share,
Share.
comment, like, subscribe. We appreciate y'all. Thank you to the new subs.
Yes,
Thank you to
sir.
everybody that's around. We will be back later on this week.
Yes, sir.
And be sure, beat down Brown. Peace.